Why is it so hard to do the easiest tasks? Hello, my friends. So I was recently cooking some Trader Joe's fried ravioli in my air fryer. Don't judge, sometimes you need a savory treat. And like so many times before, my fire alarm goes off. I have lived in my current apartment for coming up on 5 years now, and the entire time, if I cook anything in the oven or air fryer or toaster or pan that has the slightest bit of steam, heat, or smoke, my fire alarm goes off. This is in part, I surmise, because my kitchen doesn't have a hood or vent of any kind, so when I'm cooking, the air just kind of hangs there. Not good kitchen design, but I am living in a building that's over 100 years old, so But toasting a piece of bread to a golden brown should not set off the fire alarm, right? Like, I legitimately damage my hearing almost every time I cook, and that alarm goes off anywhere from 30 seconds to 5 minutes, sometimes multiple times in a cooking session. It's a disaster. Like, it happens so often that I've had multiple neighbors over the years come and knock on my door or text me to ask if everything is okay. Am I in danger? Is the place going to go up in flames? And I always explain to them, no danger here, just a very sensitive fire alarm that goes off with the faintest puff of heat. So at this point, you're probably asking yourself, Kaitlyn, why haven't you just put in a maintenance request to have someone come and check the smoke detector and hopefully fix it so you can cook in peace? That would be a good question, my friend, as I set the alarm off 3 times while trying to air fry that ravioli. A snack I thought would be quick and low maintenance, I was asking myself the same question. And the answer to that is complicated. You see, I'm not really someone who procrastinates. I mean, not like on important things or school things, but sometimes there are these small tasks that just I cannot grasp onto. For the smoke detector, here's my logic. There's no vent, so maybe this is just the way it's gonna be. No one else in your building of 4 total apartments has that issue though. Okay, so then what if I put in a maintenance request and they say it's my fault, or that they can't fix it, or that they don't even recognize it as a problem? How do I even describe it in the online request form? Smoke detector works too well? There is obviously something wrong with the detector. You can't keep living like this. But what if— No. I finally got to the no stage with the ravioli incident, and that's usually when I finally do something about it. But for almost 5 years, I have somehow been going around and around in my head with excuses as to why it's not a big deal to request someone to fix it. For the first time, I even Googled fire alarm extra sensitive, which is where I learned that there is a hush button you can push to stop the alarm if it's false. Now I have 9-foot ceilings, so I will need a stick or something to push that button, but how? How did I not know this until now? Am I absolutely insane? If you're on the internet any significant amount of time, and if you're watching my video, I'm assuming you are, then you've probably seen productivity tips or ADHD help, which usually focus on breaking down tasks into smaller segments and making lists and scheduling out your tasks and goals. I love all that stuff. I love lists. I love segmenting tasks. I am a digital and analog planner and calendar girl. You do not have to tell me how to organize my life. I am always inventing new ways. But that kind of advice is never really helpful with where I actually have the problem. The problem isn't that I forget to schedule the maintenance. It's that my brain talks itself out of scheduling the maintenance as important. In fact, my brain might even convince itself that doing the task will somehow cause me pain rather than alleviate pain. This kind of thinking, I would say it falls under executive dysfunction, is seen commonly with ADHD. As far as my doctors are concerned, I don't have any sort of attention deficit disorder, but I do have depression and anxiety, which can also affect your executive functioning. So that's probably where it comes from. But what am I gonna do about it? Well, I'm gonna write a video script and film it to help remind me that these tasks are not as painful as my brain says they are sometimes. And this is also for you watching this video. The thing you're avoiding doing right now is not going to be as hard or take as long as you think it will. You should do the thing. Do the thing right now. Come back and finish the video later, or don't finish the video. I don't care. I've already said the important stuff, so you are free. Do the thing. I am gonna go do the thing and finally get this fire alarm fixed. Jeez Louise. Hi, Kaitlyn from the future popping in here to say that before I could even get this video out, they came and fixed my fire alarm. It's right there. There we go. They fixed the fire alarm, no questions asked. They replaced it. So I'm currently cooking some food that's actually smoking a little bit too much. I think I might have burned my stuff. Anyway, yeah, so it's all been good. No! I burned my grilled cheese. This is why you shouldn't try to film a video while you're cooking. As always, if you enjoyed this video, essay, whatever, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow me over on Instagram, however you want to show some support. And I will see you guys later. Bye.